Check. You sound great, dude. Do we want
You sound great.
Do we want that Disneyland Cup in here?
Why not?
I'm asking. I don't want Disney suing us.
There's like 7 people that watch this. You think Disney exec's going to check this out and be like, Disneyland? Okay, Chase, I'll take it out. I'll finish my coffee and then I'll take it out and then we'll start.
I'm just saying I did work at ESPN. So they obviously have followed my career since.
Yep.
And
they might be watching.
They might be watching.
Shit. Okay.
Let's kick it into the music.
I'm working. Oh,
I think this is a good intro.
Is this the one? Man, this intro song just never gonna get
banger,
old.
Dude. So banger.
I wonder who sings it.
Wham.
The Pet Shop Boys.
Pet Shop Boys.
All right, wait. If I'm gonna roll this out, hang on.
Yeah, hold on. Get that. Loose program, guys. Loose program. Let's keep the music going.
There is nothing more hyping than that song, dude.
Yeah, drop a comment, guys and gals.
Let's see what that button does.
Let's hit it.
Apparently it doesn't. Wait. You got to slide this up.
Oh, we are so funny. All right.
Oh my gosh, Chase. Welcome to the Vurb Racing broadcast, episode 5.
Steve. Broadcast.
We took a week off after we went live. Our 4th episode, we managed to go live.
Yes.
From MetLife Stadium. No, Mile High Stadium.
Mile
rather.
High.
Okay.
Mile High.
We went live after only 3 episodes. We had like 12 viewers. We went live. And then last week, I didn't have time to set all this up because we came off one shoot into another, whatever.
Yep.
We were going to go audio only.
Yes.
I didn't even have time to set this up.
Correct.
But here, we're finally back, dude.
Hey, we were up front at the beginning. This is going to be kind of sporadic. Honestly, I didn't think we were going to get even to this one because as we'll get to something later, as we'll get to something later, Wes is not going to be here tomorrow.
But why didn't you think we're going to get to this one?
You just had a lot. We'll get to that.
All right. Hey, let's pat ourselves on the back. I know we keep joking about like 6 or 9 viewers, but dude, I think the last one, you guys, 3,200 views.
Dude, that's solid.
I'm actually impressed.
I mean, at that point, 4 episodes in.
Now we're 5.
So
I mean, we're clearly going to be back down to 600s now, but
of course,
we don't have the hype of the Pulp MX train.
The Pulp MX. Yeah, I think it was all because the Pulp train. So
for sure.
Can we just title it Pulp MX Hayden Deegan Jet Lawrence recap?
Ooh.
Oh, we're on to
something.
All right, let's get into it.
All right. Well, while I've been out the races shooting with the Honda boys, the Jet and Hunter crowd there, our Vurb crew went to Unadilla for Vurbadilla. We partnered with JD Off-Road and Fox Racing and had an awesome event. Chase, I heard we ate like 400 hot dogs that weekend.
Yeah,
and
thanks to these lords.
Oh, thanks to Fist. Yeah, it is the Fist hot dog
cookout. Something cookout.
Apparently there are a few people that were mad though because their moms didn't get the hot dogs.
Yeah, well, sorry. I mean, I think we buy 250.
Well, here's the problem. I think the first handful of rounds last year, we got like 700.
Yes.
And sometimes you blow through 700. Sometimes you got like a racy crowd and they only want 100 hot dogs. And then you end up with 600 throwaway hot dogs from Costco and they're expensive, dude.
And I think at one point your freezer was full of hot dogs.
I had to go actually buy another freezer to house all the hot dogs.
So sorry if you did not get a hot dog.
So anyways, it's hard to judge sometimes.
Yeah, very hard.
Sometimes we get 250, sometimes we get 500. But you know what, Fist? We won't let you down next time. We'll up the ante to 500 hot dogs for the next round.
Just for the lords at Fist, man. What a great group of dudes.
Well, we went to Casey, Illinois last year for Lincoln Trail.
That was a big crowd.
And I'm pretty sure we did 500 or 600 hot dogs there. So guess what? We'll make sure that we bring plenty of hot dogs this time. There will be no moms that have to go back and cook for their children.
Zero.
But hey, the boys did say it was a good time there at Unadilla, huh?
Dude, after watching some of the clips and the GoPro, which we'll get into, like that's one of those where like you and I, let's be honest, we're getting a little older. I like races like that. It's a mix of grass. It's a mix of, some easy woods. It's some moto, but not I'm not full out sprinting for 25. I mean, good Lord, I couldn't sprint for 25 minutes, but
I can't even ride for 25 minutes.
No, I mean, my next
is sprint even in your vocabulary?
Yeah. I mean, I sprint to get a beer afterwards.
I don't know that you'd even have the energy to do that.
No. So that just looks like a chill race. It looks like a great time.
I don't know. Did you watch the GoPro of the ruts in the woods? Nothing looks chill about it. Don't get me wrong. It looks fun.
No.
Chill, I don't know is the right term.
No, I guess, what I was telling you yesterday, we'd have to get in early, like Thursday.
Yes.
And we get to ride a couple laps. I don't want to race.
I'm down with that. J-Day, what do you think? Could we do an industry class where we get to go first?
Yeah.
And only 1.5 laps?
Put it on the books, Ethan.
Yeah.
Next year.
Chase and I want to do it.
Yes. I will fly to New York to ride.
I also have a petition. Can we have the very first stop of the Shred Tour, which we do at the Shoals MX with Stu Baylor? I feel like that needs to be a J-Day.
Ooh, Ethan, call Stu. We'll B&B this.
Hey, I'll take 20%. That's it, dude.
That's it.
20%. It's a great idea. We should do it. Kick off the new year right. Watch A1 party and do a J-Day.
That A1 party was sweet.
J-Day off-road at Stu's. I like it.
All right.
I like it. That's
a
seed planted, huh?
I'm sure Stu's listening to this. Big podcast guy, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, hey, this episode is brought to you by ampedbikes.com. You see that Sur-Ron right in front of me? Is that a Talaria or Sur-Ron?
That's a Sur-Ron. I'm looking right at it. We're good.
I don't know the differences quite yet. I just know they rip and they're a lot of fun to ride. But if you use the code Vurbmoto at ampedbikes.com, you can get yourself an amped bike.
$100 and
$100 off.
Hey, in capital J journalistic, I feel like we need to say we do take a little bit of money off that.
Oh yeah, I think isn't that like in the fine print or something like, hey, this is a paid advertisement?
Yeah, this is a paid advertisement. YouTube, this is not paid.
Nope. No. But hey, let's backtrack. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Wes Williams, Vurb West. This is Chase Stallo over there. Down there to his left is Troy Dog, who is going to be joining us here in a little bit. Troy Dog,
quite tall.
You barely fit in the frame, man. How are you doing?
Oh, great intro, Troy. Bravo. Welcome to the
Good job, dude. Well, anyways, next stop of the Vurb Shred Tour, we are heading back to Lincoln Trail, Casey, Illinois. It is a summer slam. Dude, should you do the commercial for this?
I might be able to, dude. I am an avid wrestling fan back in the day. I had wrestling buddies.
Yep.
I went to wrestling events. I watched every.
So are you saying you're coming dressed as a wrestler?
Oh yeah, I think we all should. All right. Have you seen the ads on?
Well, I have been working out. Do I look like Ric Flair yet?
I mean, you're getting close.
Ooh.
I will be Ultimate Warrior, 100%. My favorite wrestler in the history of wrestling. You, Hulk Hogan. So yeah,
Beep.
bleep that. We will be coming out probably full wrestling gear. I mean, bringing wrestling buddies. We might set up a wrestling ring. I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
That's a great idea. Mark it down.
All right. Write that down. Well, we were talking about Pulp MX earlier. Last year, right after Casey, or Lincoln Trail rather,
yep.
I flew straight to Pulp and I showed him the world's largest rocking chair jump.
He was impressed too.
He was mind blown.
He was mind blown.
I mean, I think the world was mind blown.
There was
like 4,500 people there in Casey, Illinois, watching Brett Q jump off the world's largest rocking chair. And guess what? There's so many other world's largest things there. Yeah. World's largest taco, world's largest mailbox, pencil, teeter-totter.
So many ideas. Brett, hopefully you're watching.
Brett Q, why don't you in the comments tell us what you want to jump off of this year? Of course, we're going to be calling you, asking you to come for free yet again.
Yes. Well, we pay in hot dogs.
We pay in hot dogs. Fist does, actually.
Fist does. Yeah, thanks, Fist.
So, I mean, you could definitely have 6 or 9 hot dogs, all you can eat while you're there, Brett.
Unless we run out, then
we'll make that work.
Unless we run out again.
Either way, that track's sick. I can definitely say this. The Midwest crowd is maybe the coolest ever. So I'm excited to go back.
And Drew Jackson, Drew and his family. Yeah. I mean, I know people. We always stroke off all the families, but seriously, the crews we work with, from Stu Baylor to Drew Jackson to the Robinsons at Unadilla to Mesquite. Help me out here.
The Bras.
They're all just so solid, man. And it makes our job a lot easier. So Drew, who we definitely had some laughs at, at the expense of Drew at Loretta's. I can't get into those conversations. Not really safe for the broadcast. But man, and one of the best promoters out there. Like the dude knows how to take advantage of social media and mail list. And
and guess what? Chase Sexton, our Supercross champion,
rode there
a lot. So
so just saying,
history.
If you show up there, you're probably going to be a Supercross champion.
There you go. And you know what? We'll let Drew do all the hard work so we can ride our amped bikes.
Yeah, I'm only going to race amped. Like,
right.
I'm not gonna do
I think we might have to figure out how to get our 2 East Coast ones and our 2 West Coast ones there, and then we could have 4 amped bikes there.
Gary, if you want to drive out, I mean,
it's like 20 hours from here. Maybe it's worth it.
Gary Bear just got married. Speaking of, now we're back full circle. After 45 years of dating Aubrey, Wes finally manned up and proposed.
Yep. Well, the reason I proposed a while ago. We just haven't got married. You know, there's some tax benefits, Chase. Okay.
Hey, anytime you can slide the government, I'm all right with it.
No, I'd slide it. No.
Well, Aubrey is also an employee of Vurbmoto.com. So if you do order anything, please don't do it in the next week. Because
we are gone. We're going to Mexico.
Aubrey's the only one that knows how to ship anything, which is a big problem. And we need to count inventory where we might be out of larges and extra larges.
Well, we sell a lot of stuff at events, and so we come back and there's like haphazard, half-folded stuff, and we haven't had time to refold.
And there will be a reason. Like we will go through at the end of the show some other projects we are working on of why we are not just podcasters and event runners.
We're not.
And website people and social media people. We also run a production company that we got some cool projects coming up. I think we can open the
Either way,
on it.
Going back to what Chase saying, we're out next week. Will there be a podcast? I don't know. For the 700 people that'll watch this, don't hold your breath. But we have a very big business meeting, government next week in Mexico.
Not me.
There's Oh yeah, Chase forgot his passport.
I did not forget it. I forgot to renew it in time and was scared to book $3,000 worth of stuff without having it. And then a week later, it shows up right after the deadline.
Well, you know what? Someone's going to hold down the fort. You know what? I'll teach you how to turn all this stuff off if you want to turn it on and off, rather.
We all know that won't happen.
Hey, if you came over here and recorded a podcast full solo, I would be so impressed.
If you show me how to turn on that one camera, I think I can do it. I just sit right there.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I'll call Troy.
Okay, you want to sit in Big Daddy seat? I got this. I'll let you borrow this Bucky shirt. That. Hey, I had this.
Bucky's.
I had this shirt ready to go to Mexico, and Aubrey's like, "You are not bringing that." And I was like, "What?"
Aubrey.
So, anyways, I was like, "Well, it's a fitting vibe for today, right?"
Yeah, we need to have a discussion.
This screams Summer Slam.
Let's have a discussion with Aubrey about you being able to bring that in. I think you just sneak it in there. Another cool thing about the Vurbadilla was, I don't know if you saw that GoPro of that Super Mini kid.
Oh, I did.
Oh, buddy.
He's pretty good. And I'm the one that titled it First to Last. I'm pretty sure he did come from first to last, but we got reamed in the comments. So
last to first.
Last to first, I'm sorry.
Yes.
And we're like, oh, he purposely started last and then went to first. Maybe he didn't get to first. I didn't go count each individual rider. He passed a lot of dudes. So I thought, and then I didn't see dust in front of him or anything. So I'm sorry, all the YouTube commenters. Maybe he didn't get all the way to first. It sure seemed like it to me.
So shout out to AJ
Bello. Yeah. Thanks for running the GoPro.
Yeah. What GoPro, which is also hosting a massive contest. Massive.
If you want your kid to go pro with GoPro. So they're doing the GoPro Grom Quest. If you consider yourself a Grom, they are trying to find the next factory rider. Go to GoPro.com/GromQuest.
Yeah, I mean, I think you get on the GoPro Instagram. Like, we're giving away a Stasic, a GoPro 11.
Wow.
And $200 to Vurb shopping spree, which hopefully you're not a large.
Go check out GoPro.com/GromQuest. You don't even have to film it on a GromQuest or a
GromQuest. Yes.
You don't have to film it on a GoPro even. They just want to see.
Yeah, they want videos
of Groms doing cool stuff. I can tell you this. When Brixton's going down the slides next week doing backflips and belly rolls and stuff, I'm going to do our first submission.
Brixton is about to be...
He's going to be.
Can we say that word?
What? Pro? GoPro?
I can't say it. We're not going to say it.
I don't even know what he's trying to say, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we beep it?
I still don't get it. Hang on. Wait a second. Wait.
No, Brixton's about to be hoard out.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Brixton. Sorry, not sorry.
I didn't know if we could use the word hoard out.
Anyways, GoPro Grom Quest. Let's check out this GoPro for a second of AJ Bello. Well, there it is. GoPro GromQuest, AJ Bello. Thanks for taking us a rip around. Apparently not last to first, but it sure looked like it to me.
First. Well, first to last, as you called it.
Well, if you notice, we've brought in Troy Dog, CEO over here. He's walking at work. We're not going to turn. He's on mute. We're not going to talk to him yet. But hey, Chase, we've been doing these power rankings the whole season, and
not Troy. I think you did like a week.
I did like 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Then Ginger took over.
Okay.
So I think the two, Slaw and Troy, have been kind of the
consistency.
mainstays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, we're about to rank our final top 3 finalists of the season for the Vurbmoto Power Rankings.
Thanks to Guts Racing.
To Guts Racing.
Yeah, if you need to put your bomb on something nice, get some Guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Troy Dog.
Wait, I got to intro the Capital J journalist segment.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
This is our Capital J journalist segment with none other than Capital F journalist, Troy Dog.
What's the capital F mean?
Sucks.
Oh, Troy, dude. Are you going to let him do that to you?
I don't know. Am I unmuted yet?
Yep, you're unmuted.
Yeah, you're unmuted. You can speak. How do I mute Troy in case I want to? Right there.
Ever again, you're all fired.
Troy coming in hot.
Hey, Troy, I will say you're not at the top of my power rankings, but you're dang close. You almost got Trey Kennard to race again, and that was pretty impressive, man.
Oh, that vlog will be going up today.
Yep.
Finally.
Hey, Troy, I'm sorry. There's like this lag that happens in our post-production world because we had like 9,000 other shoots going on this past month. I've seen my wife for like 3 hours this whole month.
Yes.
And she's finally like, thank God we're going to Mexico. We can actually hang out. So
yeah,
I'm sorry, Troy.
Oh, can you hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you, Troy.
You're live, Troy. Coming to you. Next caller.
That's cool. I want to go to Mexico too. I want to go. Let me go.
All right, come on, dude. We're fly out tomorrow. Come and have some margaritas with me.
Yeah.
Hey, so I should probably pay for that, because I probably owe you a trip, right?
Hey, speaking of, I did talk to Pulp MX. Yeah, I could have stayed extra 3 nights, Troy. Damn it. I did talk to Pulp this week, Pulp Steve, and he wants to get us back on. And he goes, "Hey, I when can you do it?" I said, "Let's do July, and it's only right if Troy is able to get redemption. I won't fly with you. You're going to fly by yourself, but you're going to make it on your own, and we're going to see if you get redemption."
I'll be fine. No, I'll be totally. Promise you. It was
I don't know. He said, "I promise you." I don't know.
Are we worried about sending Troy to an airport by himself?
Yes.
No, dude, it's fine. We're good.
All right, let's
get into this. Troy.
Let's get into Troy. Yeah. Power rankings, dudes.
Yes,
let's start with our third place and work around.
Yeah. So let me explain how this is going to work real quick.
Okay.
So we are doing the top 3.
Okay.
Riders that exceeded expectations.
Okay.
So Eli, you're out. Chase, you're out. Cooper, you're out. Jet, Hunter, see ya. This is all about riders who coming into the season, you're like, they could be okay. And then you're like, now it's like, damn.
Let me check my phone because I'm pretty sure rules are meant to be broken.
No, let's
okay.
Let's start with Troy. Troy, we're going to let you lead the floor. Capital F journalist himself.
Okay, so I just pick one right now, and then you go to another one.
Well, you pick and then explain.
Start with your third place, though.
Yes.
My third place. Okay, my third place, I'm going to go with Josh Hill because I didn't expect him to come back like this year. He took 3 years off from like 2015 to 2018, and then he's been kind of riding here and there. But like last year, he got hurt really bad, and I really didn't see it being close to a top 10 kind of guy, that 10 to 13 range. So for me, that was impressive when he was on, and then obviously when everyone started getting hurt, he came up and took over and in the top 10. But for me, Josh Hill is my third guy.
All right. Like it.
Yeah, me too.
This is probably going to rub Troy a little wrong.
Okay.
Number 3, one of Troy's own puppy dog squad athletes.
Yeah.
Hardog. When I heard Harlan Grant, close your ears maybe, was going to the 450 class, I was like, that dude might make one a main event at the end of the year. And hot damn, he's made like, Troy, how many has he made? Like 10? 15?
He made 14.
14.
Yeah.
Wow. So he got the extra 10K bonus from Feld?
Yeah.
Yeah, hard dog.
Dude, and at the one of the last rounds, freaking popped his shoulder out, threw it back in, went out, got those damn points. Hard Dog, number 3 on my list.
That's what happens when you rock that Troy Dog CEO sticker, dude.
Yep. Gives you mighty powers, the puppy squad.
All right. Well, like I said, I feel like I broke the rules. I didn't actually pick riders.
Thanks, Wes.
But World Mini for me is still the third place.
Okay, great. Moving on to Troy.
Hey, our World Mini was sick. Come to it next year, next April.
It was sick.
Mesquite MX.
Troy, can we actually name a rider, please, with your second one?
Yeah. Okay, so
you're blurry. Oh, yeah, there he is. The people are waiting to see your face. There you go.
am I here?
Yeah, you're good.
You're good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so it was a toss-up for me, but I'm gonna go with Moran's on my second guy.
Great pick.
I mean, with the amount of he was up front in the main, he passed Sexton at one point. His lap times were always good. You know, he's going for the whole shots, and he was racing everyone hard all year long. So, I know that a lot of guys didn't even want to come around and pass him because they knew he would just go for it. So, Moran's, that's my guy for second.
All right. I like it. Good pick. Moran's very good this year. Some whole shots, too.
Are you about to give him second as well?
No. My second, this guy, at one point, I feel like this is almost like a Zach Osborne trajectory. Max Anstey.
Yeah.
Max was a freaking can't miss kid coming up. Spent a year with Star. Didn't go well.
Dude, I forgot about that.
Went to Europe.
Wow.
Went to Europe. Was very successful in GPs. For some reason, he's like, I'm going to come back to America. I think he still wanted to race Supercross. And dude won races, podiums, finished third in points, almost second.
Wow.
And don't get me wrong, he does have help with Firepower Honda, but that's not a factory team. That's Marty Davilo's freaking burning the midnight oil.
Right.
So, dude, Max Anstey
barely got edged out by Deegs.
Barely.
That's pretty cool.
Last race, I think it was last lap, he lost it. So, and I think he won World Supercross 250 last year, didn't he? I don't know.
I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. I mean,
if we would have prepared, I would have that on my notes, but I didn't. So.
Well, you put him second and you didn't do any research on him.
Correct.
Talk about capital F journalist.
No, I'm capital F too.
All right, well, to continue that tradition then.
Yes, here's another
second
capital
place
F.
Goes to Pulp MX for raising over $140,000 for the
Great
privateers.
Job, Pulp. Great job,
Pulp.
Steve.
So not a rider. Well, technically he is a rider. He's a Manitoba champion or something like that.
I do want to bring up a point on this, and I'm glad you brought this up. Steve loves to scream from the rooftops when he doesn't get pizza.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if you heard, Wes. Josh Cartwright and Cade bought pizza for the media last weekend.
No way. Thanks, boys.
Well, guess who wasn't there?
Steve.
No, Steve was there.
Okay.
The Vurb crew.
Oh.
The guys who shot the whole thing. So, Cade, Josh, if you want to maybe order some pizza for our next show, we're not against it.
Brandon ordered in the pie. Like the pizza was like literally my wingspan.
Wow. Did you get some?
I mean, I got a single slice. I'm clearly working out for my wedding. Okay. I mean, my business meeting. So you did get a little bit, Mexico.
But I feel like we should get a whole.
We probably should.
Cade, just throwing it out there. I know you don't text Troy back, but.
Ooh.
Also, you're not going to get a hold of Cade because he's not going to even hear any of this because he doesn't answer anybody.
Apparently, he said he did answer you. Just throwing that out there. All right, let's go. Let's move along.
Number one, Troy. Number one.
Chase, interrupt me one more time, dude. I swear I'm out. Dude. What?
Oh, he turned you off, Troy. He turned you off. Oh my God. Right, you're back. You're back.
You're back, Troy.
Just wait till I'm in studio with these, man. It's just gonna be on. All right. So
I agree.
My number one pick is Josh Cartwright because
like it.
Yeah, Cartwright was a big shocker to me. He works 40 plus hours a week as an IT dude. I mean, he has a pretty good schedule. He goes in 3 times a week, I think, but still.
Yeah.
He has a job. He just made out with the pulp money, and he should probably take the summer off because he's just raking in money right now. But he's probably not too happy with me because at Nashville, I walked past him. We had never met each other. And
oh, wow.
Didn't know each other, and
big leaguer.
Oh, did you big league Josh?
Well, I apologize. I didn't know it was him till later on.
So
we're good.
Now that you're talking again, is there any chance that are you guys in any kind of negotiations for Troy Dog Squad?
Yeah. Give us a 2024 silly season preview, Troy, of the squad.
too early yet. I mean, Starling's back. Harlan will be back, and I don't.
Okay.
Bloxham's in for the summer. Dude, you got a crew.
Yeah, good crew. Solid crew.
If Kelly gets on a factory team, he'll be out. So I might need somebody. So you never know.
So, hey, 2024 Troy Dog Squad applications now being accepted.
Yep.
Email Troy at vurbmoto.com.
Before long, he's going to have a semi.
He might.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just pit with Team Solitaire.
It's very intricate process to get accepted. We have to vote you in. You have to go through a ton of you have to live on an island for a week.
Wow.
I feel like this is Mr. Beast shit.
I'll gladly do that.
We should Mr. Beast this shit where it's like 45 privateers live on an island for a week.
Yeah.
All right. Chase, number 2.
No, this number 1.
I mean, number 1.
Number 1. Justin Hill. Justin Hill. Yeah, can we get a clap on this? Oh, come on, man. There we go. Justin Hill. The dude was a cap 2 years ago. Cap. Full-blown cap. Comes back, doesn't race, comes back again, and I'm like, on Tedder, which, no offense, it's a small program, right? And I'm like, okay, Justin, he might make a couple mains, and dude, somewhere around, maybe it was midpoint, it became the old Justin Hill, where it was like, oh, dude, this dude's so in his style, and he kicks it off with a podium. Say what you want about the field, I don't care. You got to be there. He was there. He made all 17 rounds. Him and Sexton were the only two that complete.
That is mind blowing.
I mean, beginning of the year, if you would have said guys who are going to do that, you would not have had Justin Hill in your top 20. So great job, Justin, man. Glad to have you back.
That is badass.
I think you add a lot to the sport. I'm really wanting to see what he's going to do in World Supercross.
Yeah.
I feel like he's flowing right now.
He's flowing.
So Justin Hill, congrats, buddy.
All right. Well, to continue my capital F, my number 1 goes to Christian and Cam over at the Honda pits, who are the mechanics we follow around for the Red Bull stuff that we do. Those guys are the most inviting mechanics I've perhaps ever worked with, and they bust my balls all day long like brothers. And if it weren't for them and the access that they and Honda allow, I don't know that we'd capture the great content that you guys are soon to see.
Yes.
And I don't know. It's really cool for me to experience that side of the sport and have someone be just so open-minded to the things that we want to do and never act like I shouldn't be there.
Can we go to a couple clips of them? Can we throw that in there?
Oh my gosh.
Can we, just to see, a 4th of July last year, Red Bud? Can we throw that in there so everybody knows these dudes?
That means I'm going to have to go find this clip.
Okay.
I'll put in some kind of clip of Christian and Cam right here. But they're good people.
So if you're listening, go to our YouTube, watch this. We're going to have a clip, and then we're going to come back with something pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. Christian and Cam, thanks. You're number 1, boys.
Root, root.
Well, there you have it. The Vurbmoto Power Rankings, the best power rankings by far in the industry, right, Chase? Yes. And now we're moving on because we're so good at picking lists. We're moving on to the Vurbmoto draft picks, where all 3 of us are going to pick 3 riders for the summer and see who tallies the most points and takes the win here in the Vurb.
And there will be
bragging
bets.
rights.
No, more than bragging rights. Okay. There will be bets.
Okay.
I think we're starting it off, $20 each?
Okay, $20 each to the winner.
To the winner. That's just
where we're starting.
It's going to get heated, though. So, Troy, I don't know. You obviously can't see this, but we are going to spin a wheel
to see who gets first draft pick.
Oh, okay. Shit, dude. Huge oversight on our part, Troy. Apologies. You're not on here. So
it's either Chase or West. Chase or West gets first draft pick.
Looks like you're picking third, buddy.
That's all right. I'll still win.
Oh, first pick to me.
Chase gets first pick, Troy.
Like it.
That's all right. I'll still win.
With the first pick in the first annual Vurbmoto Pro Motocross Draft, I select Chase Sexton from Illinois.
Wow, what a surprise.
Yes. Let's go ahead and mark this
all right, Troy,
down.
me and you can rock, paper, scissors for a second, all right?
Okay.
Do you got a free hand?
Yeah.
All right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot, all right?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, I did scissors too. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. We both did paper.
Oh my God! Can we move this?
All right, I'm second. I'm going second. I'm going Hunter Lawrence. Okay. Hunter Lawrence for me.
Hunter, nice pick. I like it. I thought you were going to go Jet, but I like Hunter because he's going to get probably more points.
It's a toss up, but me and Hunter just have this connection.
Okay.
So in a few years ago, I did the Lloyd's of London thing, bet on him.
Okay.
It's time. I need to I'm doubling down.
All right, Troy, your first selection.
Yeah, dude, I didn't really think he'd be on the board, but I'm a good Jet.
Oh, okay. Great pick.
Yes, sir.
All right. One guy who I don't think anyone's thinking about right now, former pro motocross champion, Dylan Ferrandis.
I think everybody was thinking about Dylan Ferrandis, actually.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it was a smart pick by me.
Okay. Great work.
Yeah, great work for me. Can we get the clap? There we go.
That's the one I meant.
We're still learning our buttons, guys.
I like the complexity.
All
okay.
Right. Wes with his number 2 overall pick.
I might just stay 250s here. I'm going to go Justin Coop.
Oh, Jay Coop. I like it.
It's a good pick.
Jay Coop. Good pick. Troy.
All right. I'm going to go with a man who sold me really hard on his summer this year, and then it's going to go with the baseball player himself, RJ Hampshire.
Oh, RJ. So,
yes, sir.
I would love to see RJ win some of these things.
I'm going to continue the trend of French riders. MX2 two-time champion Tom Vial.
All right. The problem is I don't really know who's racing the 450 class outdoors.
Need a 450 guy.
I need a 450 guy, but I don't even know who to pick.
Your guys are going to cannibalize each other, and we...
Well, Wes, look at it this way. Some of the guys will be back. Barsha, Anderson, they'll be back. So
is Barsha back for first round?
I don't know.
All right, then I know what I'm doing. My man AC's on a roll.
Oh, AC. Okay.
AC's on a roll.
Okay.
He made it through all 17, or kind of not, something like that. He made it to the 17th round.
He got on the podium.
And he got on the podium.
I like it.
I'm going AC because I got faith in him and I want to see him do good.
I like it. All
right, Troy, round it off.
Round it off, buddy.
Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to go with... Oh, man. I'm between two guys right now, and I hope none of you take the guy.
You're between two guys right now?
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Thanks, Troy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to go with... take chances. I'm going to go with Joe Shimoda.
Shimoda was about,
that's a good pick. If I did all 250s, he was going to be my next one. But yeah,
I wanted to go Shimoda, but I was like, dude, Vial, like there's so much ceiling there, dude.
Good point.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Aaron Plessinger over AC.
Me?
No, Wes. I thought Wes would.
That's a tough one. They're interchangeable.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's hard with the 450 class. It's just been absolutely eaten alive by the
the attrition rate here. It's tough. That's kind of why I wanted to go all 250s, but I got peer pressured.
Yeah. Are we going to keep Troy on for this next episode, or are we just going to let him out? What are we doing here?
Hey, Troy, do you got to get back to work? It's good chatting with you.
Yeah, you got to get back to work, Troy?
I mean, if you guys want to get rid of me, but I can stay on. Like, it's all good. I'm all in on podcast.
That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
Hopefully Troy's boss doesn't see this.
Yeah. Are you on lunch break?
Are you on lunch break, or did you just dip?
I'm on lunch, and I hope that Wes does some movie magic to where I don't get...
You just admitted you were on lunch.
I am, but like, does CEO take lunch breaks?
No, they work nonstop.
They're grinding.
They're grinding.
Well, Troy, we're going to talk about some video stuff anyways that you won't be able to see. So we'll let you go. Thanks for your top picks. I'm definitely will accept your $20 gift card and many other bets that'll happen along the way.
Say goodbye to everybody, Troy.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for having me, and I'll see you next time.
All right.
See you, Troy Dog.
Buddy. All right, Troy.
Troy Dog's a good CEO, man.
What an appearance by Troy.
He's an awesome boss.
Awesome, boss. Yeah, awesome, boss.
So I think we've well run over our time limit here. We normally we said 15 minutes, and I think we're at 35. So
I think it's been a good segment,
let's round this up. Our next podcast, or one of the next ones, I really want to talk about pretty big news that's actually coming out today, which if this podcast comes out tomorrow, it's really yesterday that this came out. But Carson Brown going to Red Bull. We went to Washington and shot him on 3 different bikes. He's got an unbelievable setup up there, and I swear to God, he might be the fastest dude to ever ride like a 1980 YZ125.
He's just incredible, man.
Yeah, he is.
The bikes he can ride and the bikes he puts together, and to me, and we'll talk with Jeremy a lot about this, but like this is like a Red Bull guy, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like when they signed Bierman, and like don't get me wrong, Red Bull does support a lot of teams and all that stuff, and they got 5 Formula One teams and MotoGP teams. But like when I used to think of Red Bull, I thought of guys like Carson Brown and Tyler Bierman. And
well, it's just cool for them to take such a different marketing approach. And granted, I might be a little bit biased because we do so much work for them, but I do think it's genius in a sense to go away from the norm. Yeah. So again, I feel like that's a whole other a clip here, and there's a lot of great Carson Brown clips to show because he did some epic amount of riding, and I think in the 3-minute clip there's hardly any of it. So I kind of want to break down each bike because they're very badass and unique from a YZ80. Well, actually it's the Super Mini. His dad, who owns they run BBR. Yep. His dad spent 6 months making this custom Super Mini frame. They put a YZ125 motor in it and then decided to punch it up to a 135. So it's a 135 motor inside a Super Mini frame. That's in the video. And then what I really want to break down on this next one, he rode a 1980 YZ125. And I don't think anybody in that era ever went as fast as he was going on it. Ooh. And this might be...
That's a hot take. That's hot take. Hey, but if Crane, can you make sure to clip this for social?
If Carson Brown were to go back to 1980 with his bike skills that he has now, does he smoke the field? I want to get into that debate.
Let's get into that debate. But no, I'd love to. Maybe we can get Carson and Malott in here and really break this all down. But
yeah, man, they'll take the third chair over there.
Yeah, they will take the third chair. Yeah. Carson's not too far. We could probably get him in studio.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
We could probably get him in studio. Yeah. So that'll be next time. For now, Wes has got a wedding to get to.
I do have a wedding to get to. I have a beard appointment because you see how scruffy this thing is. Not really. I'm like, is there really any point in me going to a beard thing? But the answer is yes.
Sure. Or you could just shave it yourself. But yeah.
Well, I don't want to shave it. Kevin said the other day, what I look like George Michaels?
George Michaels from Wham. If you probably don't know what that is, please look it up, Google it.
I always had this 5 o'clock shadow. If I get rid of it, I look 12. And if it gets too long, it looks stupid. So guess what? I like the 5 o'clock shadow look.
Man. And hey, you only get married 3 to 4 times in your life. So,
right. So either way, yep, we're going to a business meeting next week in Mexico with a whole bunch of our colleagues, friends, without Chase. It'll be an awesome tax write-off. Really excited for that. And I will not be seeing you guys next week. Chase might be. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. Maybe.
You ready for it? All by yourself?
Yeah. Let's kick it out.
You remember the buttons, right? Hey, I do have one solid outtake here. Let's talk about the fitness competition that we started in January. Okay, so I started at 186 pounds, Chase, and this morning I'm down to 172.
Oh yeah, buddy.
So we bought a tonal, and there was a few instances, actually many. I was gonna try not to drink beer from like February after Super Bowl. I was like, I'm not gonna drink beer until the wedding, and then pretty much every weekend I was like, well, I'm gonna stop.
Next weekend we're gonna.
Anyway, I did pretty good until World Mini. Then it was like 7 days of just drinking as much as we could.
No, you didn't. Before we went to World Mini, we went.
We don't need to
snowboarding twice.
We don't need to get into all that.
Hammered.
And then the problem is, then we went to Nashville, and then that was a championship weekend. Then we went to Denver. That was a championship weekend. And then we went to Salt Lake City. That was another championship weekend. And then when I got home on Sunday, I'm like, I'm just gonna get a bottle of wine because I whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. I still did pretty good, but
dude, great.
The problem is you were supposed to be in on it. I think you forfeited your $100, but I am still against your brother. Brent and I are doing a face-off when we get to Mexico to see who won. Do you think Brent actually stayed in this thing? Because I haven't really kept tabs on him.
I did see some pictures. He looked pretty fit.
Okay.
But Brent started fit, though. That didn't really... Like, I wasn't in on the whole...
It's a body transformation.
There was no...
You can see my before and after. You can look at his before and after.
Yeah, but I'm out on this whole thing.
What do you... Well, how's your before and after?
It's not going to be great because I started 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Between moving,
but you also started a few times and stopped a few times.
I did. Well, honestly, though, between moving across country and then going straight to World Mini and straight to this and snowboarding and excuses. I fucked up. I lost. I'm not going to the wedding.
All right.
Can we just end this segment right now?
I will give you no matter who wins this weekend.
Yeah.
I want to double down on the bet and take it all the way to December.
Okay.
Will you be okay with that?
I'll double down on the bet.
And that way we got 6 more months.
But I want some real rules and regulations.
All right,
this is bullshit. Brent comes in. Brent's been training for like
it's
years.
a body transformation. He could start looking good. If you can't see any transformation from where he started and ended, he loses.
Well, if he actually grows a chest, he'll win.
Well, me too.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. I've been working on it. Look at this. I've been working on it. If either
of you grow a chest, you win automatically. How about that?
Well, if you get rid of a beer belly, you could win.
That's going to be tough. That's going to require not drinking beer. So that's
well, I did really good at it. So just follow my lead.
You did great. You did wonderful. Every weekend that we weren't drinking beer, we drank beer.
All right, we'll see you guys in Mexico or something like that. Oh no,
we really need to learn these buttons.